and welcome to Reset. Now, Christmas is just around the corner. So, Ray, how far along have you gotten on your holiday shopping?
I haven't started yet.
Okay, you're horrible. You're horrible, Ray. And for the rest of you procrastinators, this show is going to come in very handy.
That's right. The Reset crew is going to give you their 3 personal game picks for the holidays, while Ruby and I show you other gifts for the gamer in your life.
It's going to be super cool, but let's kick it off with everyone's number 3 holiday picks.
Welcome to a very special holiday edition of Reset. If you're a last-minute shopper like me, then this is the perfect episode for you.
I know there are a lot of games that came out this year, and it's probably pretty hard to decide what you're going to buy for your friends and loved ones. That's why we're here to save the day. We're going to tell you what our top 3 picks are for the fun games that we loved this year. Now, maybe these games didn't get the best reviews, or maybe they didn't sell the most, but they're the games that we had fun playing.
To kick things off, we're going to start with Yahoo Video Games Editor-in-Chief, Rich Greenhill.
Hi.
Hi, Rich.
Hey.
So yeah, my first game I would pick would be Shadow of the Colossus.
Great game.
And if I don't want this to emasculate me too much, but the one word I would use to describe this game would be enchanting.
You can only get away with that because you're British.
That's so sweet.
Fine, I'll take that. But the game is, you know, it's elegant, it's original. Paradoxically, it's both simple and it has some depth. I mean, when you're describing the elements of the game, it's, you know, you're a boy on a horse in a completely empty world. You're not fighting really anything, and so, you know, it sounds boring. But
Sounds like my Saturdays.
There you go. And it's by the team that did Eco, which is also an
incredible game,
amazing game, very emotionally driven game. And so that's, you know, Shadow of the Colossus follows that theme. The best thing about it is definitely the combat setup with the huge colossi, and the way you have to bring each one down. There's a puzzle-solving element to it. There's the you know, the twitch-based element to it as well, and it's just genius, the design they put into that. So
Isn't every boss different, the way that you have to conquer it?
yeah, and it's figuring that out that's just so rewarding, and also even getting to the boss as well, like just cruising across the landscape on your steed.
That's my favorite part.
Yes. So yeah, it's a great game. You know, there was some criticism laid to it for the camera and obviously the frame rate.
The camera really bugged me.
Yeah, I mean, if you get, and usually I will take a game way down. Like, I mean, it could be a great game, but if I can't control it, I just give up. But you know, I got through it. I don't think the controls were actually too bad. And it's kind of a shame that it's on the PlayStation in some sense, because the PlayStation is obviously like the most aging console, and this game could have looked, you know, really amazing on a next-gen system. So I'm really excited to see what they do next.
Cool. Kat, what do you have?
My number 3 pick is a game that I will be completely honest and say I have not beaten it yet, but it is still a great game nonetheless. It's Civilization 4. And it is put together, it's designed by Sid Meier's, who is probably, in my opinion, one of the most talented game designers,
He's a
ever.
Game genius.
Game god.
And I don't know if you've ever played any of the Civ games before, but they're incredibly addicting. It's a turn-based historical strategy game where you can pick the size of your continents, you can build your army up specific ways, you can try to be the first army to get into outer space, or you can be just like America and try to conquer everyone with your military power. It's great for nation-building enthusiasts everywhere. So it's hard for this game, I think, to step out in the PC market this year when people are still so addicted to World of Warcraft, and that's where all their hours are going. But I definitely think this deserves to be one of my top 3 picks this year.
It's interesting that it's also, you know, for a turn-based game, people always talk about just the level of addiction there is. It's just one more turn, you know. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., just one more turn, which is, you know, has similarities with World of Warcraft.
Definitely.
And you don't see a lot of turn-based games these days, so it's also refreshing to get that genre in.
Definitely. And Leonard Nimoy did some voice work on this game, which was pretty
Geek
great.
Factor.
Definitely. For all of those. And also the 3D engine this time was a big improvement. The way that the game looks this year, you're going to notice some significant differences from Civilization 3. So it's worth picking up and buying.
Well, I remember wasting a lot of time in college playing Civ 2, so this sounds like a great pick for our viewers.
Absolutely.
Now, my number 3 pick blends 2 of my favorite hobbies ever, video games and karaoke. It's Karaoke Revolution Party by Konami, and I'm a huge fan of this series because I just love singing with my friends. As the camera crew can tell you, I sing on shoots when it's not rolling. But, you know, this game is out for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. GameCube version, not so hot on, but PlayStation 2 is really cool because you can use iToy to capture your face and make your own avatar in the game. So it's really cool being in the game. The Xbox version, on the other hand, you could take advantage of the Xbox Live functionality and download dozens and dozens of more songs. So it's kind of a toss-up there. I'd go for both of them, just to have all the songs and to have me on screen.
The only thing I can remember about Karaoke Revolution is, well, actually not remembering it. See, I'll only play it if I'm in a slightly altered state.
Yeah.
In fact, if you'd brought me on and said, oh, we've got a demo of all the games we're talking about here, you wouldn't have got me on.
I don't think that our viewers understand the depth to which Raymond plays and sings karaoke, though. It's a serious addiction issue.
You too. You're fantastic at
Thank
karaoke.
you.
You should see the singing voice, or hear the singing voice on this one. This game, they did a much better job with variety in the songs. You have modern songs like from Beyonce. You have great classics from Queen. You have cute duets from, you know, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross, Endless Love, and yes, and Stevie Wonder probably had the hardest song for me. It was Superstition, which was just fantastic.
What's your favorite song?
That's a tough one, but I'm a big Queen fan, so I think I'd have to go with My Best Friend. That's a wrap for our number 3 picks. Be sure to stick around because you definitely want to see what we have going on for our second picks.
Ray, that Karaoke Revolution, love it. It looks like so much fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite games of the year, but let's move on to our gamer gifts.
Yes. My gadget that I'm going to share is one hunk of a gadget. All right. It's a desktop replacement. It's by Alienware. It's the Area 51 M7700. Yes, people, it's as big as its name. Don't want to scare you, though. It's really not that bad. It has a ginormous, beautiful screen. It's got dual optical drives. It's got 2 hard drives set up as a RAID, and a kick-butt processor. So it's awesome for playing games. What are you going to share, Ray?
Well, I really didn't want to carry anything that heavy, but I have the Shure E4G earbuds. These are excellent, excellent, excellent earbuds. These are based on the excellent E4Cs, which are some of the best earbuds around, but these were specifically made for gaming. The cord is shorter, it comes in black, perfect to match your PSP, and the sound quality is phenomenal. Best of all, you put these in your ear, you can't hear anything else. They're great for airplanes, but you really shouldn't wear them walking around in the street because you're likely to get hit by a bus.
So coming up next, we'll have all of our number 2 picks and some more awesome gadgets. So stay tuned because you'll want to check it out.